Eric sat back in the soft dirt now, the skeletal fingers of tree branches poking and prodding against the small of his back. He could feel Sarah's thought voice attempting to infiltrate his mind again, so he quickly constructed a mental wall to keep her out. He didn't want her gaining access to his thoughts anymore. He was ashamed of them, confused by them, because he had finally located his special item. It was the boy. He wanted to go to the boy, or to have the boy come to him. He didn't know why, only that his obsession with the boy was no different than Sarah's obsession with those metal coat hangers, or Georgette Braswell's obsession with that spaghetti strainer. Yet he would be damned if he let Sarah Miller into his head to share those thoughts. He observed Zax turn his head and glance again in Eric's direction from across the street, probably because he'd caught a whisper of Sarah's message in his own head. Probably he could sense Eric building a wall against her, too. Eric was unsure how to fine-tune the destinations of these mental transmissions, or if such a thing was even possible. Was it like calling someone on their own personal line, or was it more like shouting to a crowd through a megaphone? Eric didn't know. What he did know was that these men shared his obsession. The boy was their item collectively, and if they were ashamed by this, they did not build a wall to keep Eric out, but instead allowed their collective minds to entwine more tightly, like a cluster of tapeworms, until they became one solitary thinking brain. "They're coming back." This from Kotara, who'd been keeping an eye on things from the red van at the end of the block. Sure enough, a moment later, Eric watched as Ellen McBride's car pulled into the driveway of the house on Cloister Road. He watched as she jumped out quickly, and as the boy, her son, the boy, hurried up alongside her. She seemed frazzled, given her quick, furtive movements, and the speed with which she and her son hurried up the walkway toward the front door of the house. Before going inside, she even cast a glance down the block in the direction she had come, as if expecting to see someone following her. Zax. "She seems jumpy. She must have spotted Grayson." Kotara. "Some cop that guy is." Grayson was one of them, too. All of them, working together. Watching. Waiting. Obsessing inexplicably over a 10-year-old boy. Waiting for what, exactly? He wondered, and not for the first time. Why was he driven to be here, obsessed with watching the house, this McBride woman, the boy? To what end? He must have been careless with his thoughts, shouting through the mental megaphone again, because Zax once more turned his head in Eric's approximate direction and transmitted a response. "We will know soon enough." Eric supposed that was as good as he was going to get for now. And then another muted thump against the wall of Eric's mind. Sarah Miller. He kept her out.